Hello. Thank you for stopping by our channel. My name is Eugenia. I am part of CTechways, Wellness and Technology. If you are landing in this video, it's probably because you are already part of our organization, and we highly encourage you to fully understand the compensation plan so you can rely the word properly once you approach to your prospects. And if you are just landing here because you are looking for information in general, my first suggestion to you is to go and learn about the product first, because you shouldn't be pursuing this company if you are only doing it for the money basis. First, you need to get to know the product, be sure it's the right product for you. That definitely it is, because it's wearable technology, and um, that's something that is trending in the market right now. But the most important thing is you need to be sure of the product, and once you have that, then you can approach to the compensation plan. So this is a little bit of a long journey. Here we go. And if you are here, it's because you are a successful person already, because successful people are the ones that are better questions, and as a result they get better answers. This is a quote from Tony Robbins. So if you're here, is because you are asking the right questions, and I'm hoping this will guide you in order to find those answers. So the compensation plan for this amazing company, World Global Network, is quite amazing, in the sense that the advantages is they are giving you multiple opportunities of the return of your investment, or in other words, they are giving you multiple opportunities of getting income. So on this presentation, we'll be covering from point 1 to point 6, and there are some other items that we will skip, just because you will see from point 1 to point 6 is a lot of material to cover. Okay, and before moving any further, I need to mention that the following illustrations are just for educational purposes, and they are not meant to serve as income guarantee. Success in this business requires hard work, definitely, dedication, and good sales skills. The average participant normally earns between $500 and $2,000 per year. Some earn less, while some earn much more. Okay? So as you see, from point 1 to point 6, we'll be checking each of those first. The fast start referral commission. But before sinking into that one, before moving to that one, let me just go back to this slide, or proceed to this slide that I know you are quite familiar up to this point because you already reviewed the product. So basically, as you know, you can join the company by just purchasing one of these different packages. So we have the basic one, which comes with 1 helo, is called the box set. We have the family pack, and then we have the premium pack, and you can also start with the BioSen. Okay, I'm not gonna go much into details, except for the fact that my personal suggestion, and this is how I start on the business, is going for the family pack. Why? Because most people will tend to do what you did, and you don't want to be lying around. So you want to be sure you start in a good level. Of course, if it is within your financial means. And in my case, that was the family pack. So this one comes with 4 helos and 1 free, so a total of 5 helos. It has the germanium plate sets for each helo in the package, and it has only one band of the coloring bands, which of course is for me. My husband is wearing just the black one, and he's perfectly fine with it. I also have some relatives some relatives that lives far away from me, so they are the ones that are getting the extra helos, because that's giving me some peace of mind. And here is the big thing. Please take a look. When you look at the box set, you see it says it has one business center, right? When you look to the family pack, it says it has 3 business centers. And the same drill goes for the premium pack. Each of them has 3 business centers. This is very important, and that's why I'm telling you, if it is within your financial means, you should be looking to go for the family pack at least, or the premium pack. Okay? Now take a look at these numbers at the bottom. So it says 32 FS / 100 SB. So you may be wondering at this point, what is that? So we will go to it right away. So the first and the most common way how you can earn income with this company is what is called the fast start or the referral commission. So basically this is like a cash bonus that you get when you are selling any product. So every single buyer, every single person that buys from World Global Network, they will be getting a free website. And with this free website, you can share, you can spread the word and share the product to your family and your friends. If somebody within your network decide to buy a particular product through your website, then you will be making 10% commission out of that. Now, do I have to do it? I honestly am just interested in the product, and I'm just I'm not really interested in pursuing a career here or getting really involved into the business. You don't have to. It's just something that automatically comes with the product. So you buy the product, you get a free website. And with this free website, one important thing is you don't have to pay any maintenance fee. It's just free. It comes along with the product. And by buying the product, you are becoming a team member. But you can take action into it or you don't. It's up to you. It's up to your discretion. Okay? So that's the fast start commission. Now, what I want you guys to know, this is a one-time bonus. That means you go, here's you, and you go and you tell about this amazing product to your good friend Bob. And Bob really likes it. And because you start on the family pack, Bob went to the family pack as well. And then, if we go back really quick, you will see here, on the family pack, it says you are getting 135 FS. So FS applies for fast start, but it also says that you are getting 500 SBs, and we will look into that in a little bit, but take a look. So 135 FS. So what is that? That's basically 10% commission of the pack. So you're getting that from Bob. Or sorry, you're getting that from the company based on what Bob bought. Bob bought out of your website or out of the link that you provide. You keep spreading the work and the word, and you also mention the opportunity to Kim, and she gets very excited. And Kim has a very big family, so she decided actually to go for the premium pack. So because of that, then you are getting commission on each of those sales. So you're getting 135 from Bob or from the company out of Bob's sales, and 200 from Kim. So on your bank, we have right now 335. So when Bob purchased the package, he also got a free website, and he started to spread the word, and he enrolled his good friend Sam right here. Now you don't get commission from the fact that Bob enrolled Sam. You are getting commission only from Bob as a fast start commission or bonus, fast bonus commission. Only from Bob. Now, and we will look this next. Eventually, you could get something called TVC from Sam's activity, but that's eventually. So at this point, what we are saying is you are getting just commission from the purchase of the people you directly enroll. Now, this is one time. This is the first time when they first purchase the product. But later on, you will learn that there is also something else called the loyalty plan. So if somebody that you personally sponsor enroll in the loyalty plan, you will be getting monthly, because this is a monthly payment, the loyalty plan does the requirement. So you will be getting a little portion of what they are paying to the company monthly, okay? So let's move to the next item, which is SB. So what is SB? Is the share volume. So if we go back to the previous slide really quick, right here. So you see each product will have an FS, which is the fast start, and each product will have an SB. So SB stands for share volume, okay? So let's say that another good friend bought from you just the basic pack, the box set, that has a cost of $320. So what will be the 10% of that? Then that's what you will be getting as SB, okay? Sorry, I'm so sorry. Let's say you have a good friend that bought from you a product that is 320, and that product has 100 SB. These 100 SB are basically points, and these points will be going to you towards each leg in the binary. And then you could earn either 10%, you could earn either 20% onto the lesser leg. So that's a little bit of a complex description right now. So let's break that down. Okay, what is the binary? Okay, right here. Okay. Binary or TVC. TVC stands for Team Volume Commission. Basically, you enroll one person on your left side, which is Bob, one person on your right side. Once you have that configuration set up, once you have that structure, you are what we call a team builder, okay? So this is you with one person on each leg. You are a team builder, okay? Now, let's talk about the binary, what that means. And this is just for this example I'm bringing here is just for explanation of the concept of binary, just for explanatory purposes. But hypothetically, let's say you are on week A, okay? And let's say your organization on your the left leg has reached 2,000 SBs. And on your right leg, you have reached 1,500 SBs, okay? So the commission the company will be paying you on a binary basis, what that says is they will be paying you on your lesser leg. So on this end, week A, which one is your lesser leg at the end of week A? The one with 1,500, right? Very good. So they will be giving you a commission for that week based on that lesser leg. That means it will be 1,500. So let's say you are in the 10% level. That will mean they give you a commission for that week of $150. Okay? Now, the commission periods this company has is usually a 7-day commission period, which will end on Monday midnight Pacific time USA. Okay? So what happened, you will be asking at this point, what happened with the extras 500 that I have left? Because that's, I'm constructing my team, and I am entitled to those $500 or 500 SBs. So they just moved to the following week. So let's see what happened on the beginning of week B. Okay, the beginning of week B, you will start with 500 SBs on your leg, and 0 SBs on your right leg. Okay, and that's how it goes. So that also means that each week you will have one leg that starts at 0 SBs because they pay you on the lesser leg. So whatever was your highest or the strongest leg, then that means it will just roll over to the following week, and that's how it works. Now, there are some subtle, very subtle difference depending where you are in the world in this in regards of this company, because they have two paying plans or two different compensation plans. One is called the blue plan that applies for US, Canada, and Europe, and one is called the red plan that applies for South and Central America, Africa, Asia, India, Middle East, Russia, CIS area, and Oceania. Why is it important to learn both? Well, because the model of this company is sharing the information in a online basis, using your different social platforms, let's say. So if you are doing that, that means you can encounter people from all over the world. And because we are able to distribute to 195 countries, it is important that you fully understand the difference between the red pack or the red plan and the blue plan. Okay? Now, let's see. Right here I have the red plan. So it says that the step one on the red plan is become a member. And we already take a look what means a member is just a person buying any product, okay? In this case, for the red plan, it has to be a product with a minimum of 100 SBs, okay? Share volume, minimum of 100 SBs. And step two, meet the minimum work requirement and qualify for team builder. What means team builder? We already take a look at that. It's having one person on your right, one person on your left, okay? Now, it doesn't matter at which level these people start, the people you are personally enrolling. They could start with a box set, with a family pack, or with a premium pack. Doesn't really matter, okay? Now, for the blue plan, very similar drill here. It says, become a member with any product or package. Any product or package. Just because the products that we are we have right now in our portfolio, the basic one starts with the helo at $320. That one has a minimum of 100 SBs. So that means that's the one that you have to start in either plan, either the at a minimum. That's the one you have to have at the minimum in either in the blue plan or on the red plan. Okay. And step two, in order to become a team builder, is to have one person in the right, one person in the left. But that time you become a team builder. And what that means is you will earn 10%. Now, this 10% is not the automatic 10% that you get from the fast start. This 10% is a percentage of the commission of the sales volume, okay, which is different. So those are two different items. Let's look in detail. Okay. So you may be wondering how I can get a bigger commission, how I can go from 10% to 20%. Okay. So if you are within the red plan, here is how that happens. You need to choose, you need to select the level at what you want to earn from the very beginning. Why? Because this is you right here, and you decide to purchase the box set, the basic pack of 1 helo. By doing that, you are selecting also that you're gonna be earning your commissions at a 10% level. It doesn't matter what kind of product or what kind of package people is buying from you. you will only be earning at the 10% level, regardless of what your friends are buying from you. If you decide to go for a bigger pack, either the family pack or the premium pack, automatically, regardless of what your friends are buying from you, you get, or you can unlock the 20%. Okay, that's in the red plan. Now, what happened in the blue plan? The blue plan that is for US, Canada, and Europe. The difference here is it doesn't matter which product you choose. You could perfectly start with the box set. I do not recommend that because, as I say, people buy based on what you are buying. So if you start with the box set, many people will start with the box set as well. But for the explanatory purposes, basically you can start with any package. So let's say this is you, and you start, this is you, and you start with the box set pack, the basic pack. And you have one person on your right, one person on your left, and they did the same as you did. They start with the box set pack. So at that moment, you are reaching only 10%. Why? Because the configuration is different here. It says that in order to reach the 20%, you need to have at least 500 SBs on both of your legs. So what happened next? Let's say you start right here with your close friends, Bob and Kim, and then they bought from you the box set. But because each leg is having only 100 SB right now, you are earning only 10%. So your organization keeps growing, and you bring the product to grandma right there, and then grandma really liked it, and she bought from you just 1 helo just for her. So you got on your leg left another 100 share volume, 100 SB. Let's see what is happening on the other leg. So on the other leg, your friend Kim introduced the product to another good friend, and she actually went for the family pack. And the family pack will give you 500 SB. So at this point, you have on your left leg 200 SBs, and on your right leg 600 SBs. That means you are still earning at 10% level. 10% level, because remember, you need to have on each leg 500 SBs in order to move up to the 20% level, 20% commission level on the binary. So the following week, then somebody on your left leg join with the family pack. And what that means is this leg grew from 100 here, 100 here to 100 here. Now you have 700 on that leg. Let's look at the other one. So you have 100 here, 100 here. So that's 6 plus 100 because somebody else joins on the box set. So you got to 5, 6, 7, 700. Okay, so now you are at 20% level. Now there is a requirement to unlock this 20% level. Is a membership called the loyal membership, and we will explain in detail later on, but basically that's 59 monthly payment that you need to do. It comes with a lot of perks, so please don't get scared. And if you just need to look at it as an investment, it's like overhead cost for your business, because you can make good money here. Okay, another important thing to highlight is that this 20% is a one-time qualification. That means if for some reason one of the people that you enroll at some point decide that this is not the business for them and they want to quit, they can, and you are already qualified. Okay, so it's not that if they left and you move back. Okay, so I'm putting this here just to clarify that the item that we discussed first, the fast track, is independent from that TVC or binary or total volume sales. Okay, so let's say, remember the example we took at the beginning. So you have from Bob the one time $32. You have from Kim the one time commission of $200. And then you are earning at 10% because you already became a team builder. So you are earning at a 10% right there commission of the sale. So let's say if all this happened in the same week, then you will be earning 10% of 100 SBs, because remember, Bob bought from you the box set that gives you 100 SBs on one leg, and Kim bought from you the premium set that gives you 700 SBs. But because you get paid on the lesser leg, you will be getting paid on a range of, on a level of 100 SBs. So 10% of 100 is $10. So that's what is going on here. To have this, you don't need to have any sort of membership. To have access to that 10%, you just need to construct your team of one person on your left, one person on the right. Now, if you want to expand your income, then the way to do it is keep growing your organization and buy the loyal membership for $59 per month. And that's why I am coding by colors right here, so you see the same color. That means anything from that is coming in the rest of the presentation will require to have the loyalty membership. So this is your bank, and same drill. So you have 135, let's say, because in this example, Bob starts with the family pack, and then Kim starts with the premium pack. So you have their fast track, which is one time, and then you are earning at a total volume commission at 20%. So on this leg, let's say there is 1,500, and on this leg, let's say your right leg has 2,100. That means you will be earning on the lesser leg 20%. 20% of 1,500 is $300. So you will be earning $300. Okay, let's move forward. Oops, so sorry, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, now we are covering point 3, and if you need to stop the video here and go back to the first page, please do so. But number 3 is called matching bonus. So this is become a team developer. By that, you unlock 2 items: the generational matching bonus and the ranks. Okay, so let's see how it works. So when you have Bob becoming a team builder, because he has one person on his left, one person on his right. So Bob is a team builder up to that point, and then let's look at Kim. Kim has one person on her left, one person on her right. Sorry. Yeah, that's Kim right there. So that's Kim becoming a team builder. When you have one team builder on your left and one team builder on your right, you become a team developer. Okay, once you become a team developer, then you can unlock more or you can increase your commission level, and this is how it works. So basically, every single person that you enroll directly yourself, that means every person that use your personal free website to buy their product, they are called your first generation. Okay, and you earn 10% of the volume of sales of your 10th generation. Now, the people that is enrolled by your personally enrolled people, so you enroll Kim, and Kim personally enrolled these 2 right here, these 2 right here. So you are earning 5% on that. Team developer. Team developer is also a lifetime position, so you don't need to requalify. Okay? And let's see. So we go right here to this rank system that the World Global Network provide. So to understand that, that screen right there. So first, let's look at what the green element represents. You see there is a green line right there. So that's the volume. That's the volume. So let's say, for example, you have in your leg left and on your right leg, you have 2,000 SBs. Because that's the team volume, right? Remember, the green represents the volume. So you reach finally 2,000 SBs. So that means you will be moving from silver level to gold level. And when you are at the gold level, you can earn 10% commission on your first generation, which is the first line right there, and 5% commission on your second generation. What this means also is the fact that the more people you enroll, the more percentage you have. And then therefore, the higher your rank, the deeper you earn in terms of matching bonuses. Okay? And this is just to explain a little bit why the name matching bonuses. So this is you, and you only have two legs where you are placing your personally enrolled people. So you enroll Kim, and then Kim talked to her good friend right here, and then she enrolls somebody. But you don't stop because you don't want to stop when you have your first two. You just keep spreading the word and keep bringing more people into your organization. But because you only have two legs, that means the next enrollment is this lady right here. So you place her maybe a little farther within your organization because maybe she enrolled after the person Kimberly enrolled. So she's still your first generation, and you are still earn 10% on that first generation. Doesn't matter in which position of the binary they fall. You still earn at the 10 level commission. Now, from your second generation to your 10th generation, you will earn 5% commission. Now, why are they called matching bonus? Because when you enroll Bob, you get 10% of Bob's sales of the week. So let's say Bob's sales for the week were $1,000. So you earn on top of that. You earn from that. But what I'm saying from that means that Bob's keeps his $1,000 on his pocket, but you are earning from the company $100, not from Bob, from the company. So in addition to Bob, you earn $100. So the company is giving you a matching of Bob's earnings. That's why it's called the matching bonus. Now, remember that in order to access the matching bonus, it will only apply once you reach the rank of team developer. That means unlocking the generations. That means that you need to try to grow your organization as fast as possible to take advantage of this. So you need to help your first two people finding their first two. Okay? So far in the bank, we have the fast start, that is one time, right? For each of your personally enrolled people. And then you will be getting your binary at the 10% level, right? And then on top of that, this is the amazing part. On top of that, you are also getting the matching bonus at a 10% level from your first generation, and at a 5% level, at the 5% level sales week from the people that are within generation 2 to generation 10 within your organization. So this is, it's mind blowing. It's just so lucrative. So I don't know if you're as excited as I am, but It's just so many different ways in how you grow, and then your team grows, and then you keep earning and earning in a deeper level. Okay. Now let's talk about placements. So remember, we say we only have two legs, one leg on the right, one leg on the left hand side. Okay, so this is me right here, and I enroll you. And because I only have two legs, which are represented by the red people right here, so all my people that I personally enroll, I have to put them somewhere, right? So I have to put them either on my left leg or on my right leg. But because I also have you here, and you only have two legs, one on your left, one on your right, that means you have to place your people there. So that also means that there is one leg that you will be always sharing with your upline, which is me in this case. So if this is me, this is you, if I keep placing people here, you will be making team volume commission out of everybody that is placed on this leg that is called the team leg. That's why the name is team leg, because it's one common leg among you and your upline. And then on the other side, you have a personal leg, which is the leg that you are personally responsible for growing, in the sense that nobody is placing anybody there. You need to grow your leg yourself. And that's basically how it works. Now you may be wondering up to this point, how do I know which team leg you, how do you know which is your team leg, and how do you know which is your personal leg? Well, you have to visit your back office, and then you click on the business button on the top, and then you will be getting a display of different selections you can choose. So just go to the one that says strategy on the menu, and then you will see right there what is the strategy, and you will understand which one is your team leg and which one is your personal leg. Okay, now let's cover business centers. So business centers, remember from the beginning that we say that if you start in the box set level, you only have access to one business center, but if you start in the family pack level, you have access to 3 business centers, and same thing happen on the premium pack level. So this is the little explanation right here. So this is me right there on the center, and I initially can only put people on either on my right leg or on my leg left. So basically, let's say I keep growing and growing and growing, and I am reaching the level of $200,000 per week in commissions. Then it doesn't make sense for me to keep growing those legs any farther, right? Or at least not personally. Maybe the people that is farther down in the organization, they want to keep growing themselves. But personally, it doesn't make sense for me to keep growing that leg. So what I do is I open another business center. And because technically I only have 2 legs, what these business centers are doing is they are adding legs to the existing legs. So if you see right there on the blue, the business center 2, if I decide my first one to be on that side, on the left side, then I will have already 1 leg that is fully developed. And then I have to start a business center that will be just growing up. So I have to catch up and try to keep producing and placing more people on that second business center, on that leg of the business center, because there is 1 leg that is fully grown. Now there is another leg right there if I decide to open a third business center, and each of those business centers will be making what? $200,000 weekly max. So that's the idea of starting in a stronger package when you initially enter the organization will allow you to, once you are growing, be more, have a more clear strategy when and how to do your opening of the second business center and third business center. Okay, the car bonus is just simply the fact that once you keep growing in the organization and you are selling, but this is not just you, when you are reaching a level of 10,000 SBs, sorry, on your leg and yeah, on either side, then you are getting another ranking, which is called diamond. Okay, so how to get to diamond? How to get to diamond? If we put it this way, let's say if you are enrolling people just in the box set, it will take you 100 transactions, 100 units to reach diamond. If you are enrolling people in the family pack, then you will be getting, or you will be needing only 20 units to reach that. But please be advised that this is not being done exclusively or independently by you. It's a team effort. So the more you dedicate time and effort to grow your business, the bigger your possibilities that your enrollments will have the same mindset and want to grow their business, and that will help move things very, very fast. Okay, now this bonus will have one item right here. So you need to keep 4 commission periods as a diamond in order to receive the 1,000. But also please be advised that the 1,000 is not a one-time deal. This will be given to you as many cycles as long as you keep on the diamond category. And this is not a lifetime category. It's a category that you need to, or a rank that you need to keep in order to keep growing. You may be wondering, do I have to choose a particular car? They give you a list of cars that you can buy, and you need to show your list or your title, ownership title, in order for them to release those $1,000. So it gets a little bit more complex later on. Okay, so remember, we have 6 items to go over. We are on item number 5, money box or loyalty box. This is basically an incentive for you to stay active or to maintain activation. So you may be wondering, oh, how do I maintain active status or activation? Okay, so if you are in the blue plan, that means US, Canada, and Europe, then what you have to do in order to be active is you have to keep your loyalty membership active for 12 straight months, for 12 consecutive months. And also, one of the people that you personally sponsor, your first generation, one of them needs to be a loyalty, needs to be on the loyalty membership. So as long as that's happening, then you can unlock the money box at the end of those 12 months. If you are in the red plan, then the only thing you need to do is you need to be sure you are keeping yourself on the loyalty membership, and that's it. Now, what is this 1%? The 1% is being put away and is calculated on your team volume commission. So you will be receiving this money at the end. For some people, this could be just a few hundreds. For some people, it can be a few thousands. For some people, it can be $10,000s of dollars. So it's very important. The more you grow, the more you keep an eye, and being sure that this loyalty membership is being automatic, under automatic renew. And maybe you want to keep a second credit card there just as a backup in case something happens. Okay, so that's the loyalty membership. And here is a little presentation of it. So because this is not a product presentation, I'm not going to go in detail. But basically, the highlights here are the fact that you are paying $59, yes, but consider this an overhead from a business standpoint. And it comes with a lot of perks. So every time you pay $59, you are getting $75 in store credit. At the end, that means you will have what? $900 at the end of the 12 months, and which this $900 you can purchase anything from the World Global Network website. In my case, I definitely want to get what? An Infolio, which is the fund that is coming up. And then I will most likely want to upgrade my helo to the newest that they will have at that moment. So that's one of the items. The other thing is you will be able to have a protection plan for your helo or for your infolio, and you can use it a maximum of 2 times per year. Now it's not just you say, oh, my helo broken, send me a new one. No, you need to get the damaged item and ship it to them, and then they will ship a brand new one. But you can do this only after the first 4 months of paying your loyalty membership. Another perk here is you can connect 5 helos to the Helo Pro plan. If you don't have the Helo Pro plan, if you are using just the Helo free app, the problem with that one is the fact that it only records for 30 days, and every 30 days it flushes out. That means if you want to have your records of your vitals for medical purposes, let's say, then you don't have that storage. It just goes away every 30 days. The other disadvantage of the free app is that it allows you only to monitor one person instead of a whole network. So instead of the whole network. So it's better for you to be on the loyalty memberships just because the multiple perks. As I say, I am just telling you the basics, but in a product presentation we can cover more detail of it. Okay. Loyalty membership, we covered that. Okay, the last item, the residual income. So the residual income, we leave it at that because it comes from the loyalty membership. Okay, so when people are enrolling in the business, you can earn from 2 ways. One way is when they enroll, remember you get your fast start money. But if they enroll and they also purchase right there the loyal membership, this loyal membership will have by itself at 30 SBs. So you are getting out of the $59 that they are spending, you are getting $6 because you are getting 10% on the first time they start. But then monthly, they will be getting, they will be renewing this monthly. So you are getting per each person you enroll within the loyal membership $6. That means if you enroll 10 people, then indirectly the loyal membership becomes free for you because then you multiply 6 times 10 and then it's $60, which is the cost of the loyal membership. Now, that's the fast start component of the loyal membership. Now, what is the sales volume component? The fact, as I was saying, that the membership generates by itself 30 SBs. And remember, you are earning the team volume commission based on SBs, right? So for every person that is enrolled on your lesser leg with your with the loyal membership, then you will be getting 20% of that. So 20% of 30 SBs is $6. So you will be getting $6. So it's like duplicating what you can be getting from that. Now, that's basically the residual income. So that means that the bigger your organization, the bigger your residual income. Okay. Now, something else to mention is the fact that Helo is growing. So you may be quite familiar with let's say the Apple Store. So Helo has also a Helo App Store. And what's happening is that this, I don't know, you remember that having the Apple Store and being able to customize the devices to unique and personal preference is one of the items that makes the Apple grew very strongly, right? Because you can customize and you can make it unique. Or it's the same thing with the Helo. The Helo store is open, and then there are already plenty of developers working on creating customized plugins to be featured in the Helo. Now, as well as in the Apple Store, some of these plugins could be free, but other ones will be for purchase. Other ones may have, like free trials for you to give it a try, but after a certain time, then you have to start to pay like on monthly basis or one-time purchase. So all of those microtransactions will also go on the residual basis. All of those, so there is many different ways to get income from the activity of your sales within World Global Network. So just to recap, so you will be getting the fast start one-time commission. You will be getting your TVC or your binary at a 20%. You will be getting matching on the sales per week of your first generation. You will be getting matching bonus on the sales per week of your generation from 2 to 10. You will be getting, if you become diamond and you sustain that position, 1,000 monthly as a bonus, as a car bonus. You can also get residual income from your front line, right? And then you will be getting residual income from the total volumes commission from the binary, right? And then on top of that, once this starts to move along, then all the product profit will go into the binary. When the app store start to grow, then that will be another item to put right here on the commission. So there is so many commissions. And if this is not enough, this company is just amazing. So they also give you this annual 1% of your TVC that will be in a store for you, and you can collect at the end of 12 months. So it's just absolutely mind-blowing, I haven't used any numbers up to this point, but just to give you an example, let's say you are on the rank of the platinum. So and this basically is giving you a general reference for optimal circumstances. If you are somebody that is fully engaged into the business and is learning and try to move forward, and you are growing your organization. So if you are in a platinum, monthly you will be making an estimate of $4,200. And then if you move forward, let's say as a president millionaire, you will be getting monthly 2,000 2,000 210. Sorry, numbers are tricky when you go from Spanish to English. But here you get to see all the different levels, so it's just, as I say, very lucrative plan. There is nothing like this on the market, and that's why I decided to join this company. So I hope this presentation was helpful. Let me just give you the last piece, the last item, which is our income disclosure. Just one moment, please. Okay, here it goes. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, all the information will be at the bottom in the comments. So please do not hesitate to give us a contact if you have questions regarding the compensation plan, or if you have any other inquiries about the product itself. We are here to help, and hopefully you will be part of our team, because we look forward to grow together along with you. Thank you for listening, and here goes the last segment.
To see our full income disclosure, please visit our website at www.worldgn.com.